Hey guys, so this is our second to last day here, and I don't know if you guys can already notice, but taking them with me, both of them. I dug them both up yesterday and they look okay. Not seeing any kind of wilt. They look totally fine. They don't even look hurt in any way. So there's nothing back there now. My daffodils I dug up, they're in here, or back over on the sides. My first option was to put them in put one in each of these guys so I could keep them in their pots. This is probably going to be where they're going to be staying for a while, at least until I get them in a spot in Arkansas. I don't know how long that's going to be until then, but I cleaned out this pot, cleaned out that pot, left some of the soil in there. I dug out most of the soil from back there and kept it in there with these guys, so that way they'd still have some of the soil that they were growing with. I decided to keep them with me. They're my little pride and joy. I love these boxwoods. And they're both sprinters. I got these on the 4th of July with my dad one year. It was about...
Hudson, come in.
You can wait. Close the door.
No, I'm not gonna wait. Tell him off it. Mom said it to me.
Can I have a second, please? Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, I wanted to keep these with me because they're my little prides of joy. And I'm happy to still have them with me. This one, I'm gonna have to kind of have it stake. Hang on, wait. Do I still have that stick? Yeah, I do. Let me see if I can just do. Oh, it's so wet. This thing is soaked. There. That helps a little bit. But yeah, there they both are together. These two used to grow with each other. They actually, I think they both grew from the same seed, and I was able to split them when I got them. Dude, if I didn't split them, this whole box would probably be huge by now. But they're both just on their own now. This one, I kind of think I need to bring these closer together, so that way it's more filled. Because if I do that, it's just kind of open. But they both look good. They actually don't seem like they've suffered at all, unless they are, and I'm just not really seeing it yet. But a little prides of joy are gonna come with me. So probably one of each is going to one house. So maybe mom's house, let's say, and dad's house. I mean, it doesn't matter which it goes to. But I'm taking them with me as well as my daffodils. The daffodils with my tree of heaven, that's also in that pot, which is actually starting to grow more than it has been in a while. So that one's still okay. Yeah, daffodils don't seem like they... This one, actually, I'm surprised it's standing up more. It's not drooping at all. It's kind of holding its shape. Which is good. The other one is completely done for the year. That one already, defoliated. But yeah, and I put that little tree of heaven that was inside this pot in the middle, and I stuck it inside that for right now until I get it its own pot. But I'm really happy to have them with me. My phone is on a very slow charger right now, so I'm not gonna be able to go back there and show you guys, unless if my phone's even on still. Okay, it is, surprisingly. But pretty happy to be able to keep them. This one's bigger though, way bigger, by a lot. But though, again, this one needs to get brought up a little bit more, and it needs to get branching on this side really bad. because it did lose a half of it, and if it hadn't have lost that half on that angle or on this side, this thing would have been pretty full and probably be standing up straight. So, but it's okay. I also kind of thought maybe like putting these back together, but I like having two. This one's more, it's got bigger leaves than this one. This one's got like smaller growth. This one's got bigger because I also think that this one was maybe the main plants to this guy. And it's freaking grown. They've both grown. They're doing really well without being with each other, so. Yeah, but yeah, I've seen a big difference in this boxwood since. Like, this thing when I planted it used to be about like this small. It was tiny, and it's just freaking grew. They weren't that hard getting out yesterday because the ground was all wet still. So, yep, silver maple's probably going to my dad's house. That maybe go to my dad's house. I don't know. There's a few things. Oh, by the way, the whole upstairs is cleared. There's not anything of ours. None of our stuff is up there anymore. Except for my monster. My monster is still in my room. I'd go up there and show you right now, but my phone is probably still at like 3%, and I am not taking any risks, so here, let me just take a look. Yeah, it's at 2. Even worse. But yeah, there they both are. That's so adorable. This one's really big, though. Really big. But they both look okay. They don't seem to be sad in any way, at least at the moment. Not yet, anyway. Hopefully they'll thrive in those pots until I get them in a good home. Whenever we go to Arkansas this summer, I might see if I can bring those to my grandma's house. Both of them, too. But, again, that'll also depend if I bring one to my mom's or one to my dad's. But if that, because I know we're going to Arkansas this summer, I might bring them both to my dad's. Yeah, I think I should just bring them both to my dad's when we go to Arkansas this year. By the way, school's almost over. I don't know if we're even going to school this week, except for Friday. But again, I don't know. Plans might have changed. I don't know. Boxers back there. They're going to obviously stay. They're not coming out. They're both in there, or all of them are in there pretty good. So, not really worried about it. Except for this one on the very end right there. That one. So flimsy. Like, it moves a lot. But yeah. There's my silver maple. And you guys can kind of see the little tree of heaven in there. It's this little guy right there. Not the fern. You can also see the little pine tree right there. And then the Rose of Sharon right there. And then there's the other fern right there. There's the little spruce or cypress, whatever it is. And then there's a little sunflower right there. And that's the this stick right here is the dead one of the Rose of Sharon's. But yeah, and you can see the daffodil right there. That's what that big thing is. And then there's the other one. You can kind of see it down there. The other one's down there. That's not even in bloom. There's my evergreen. And the little willow oak. Also there. Oh, the willow oak. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's going to make it. The leaves are the tips of the leaves on it are starting to brown pretty bad. Uh-oh. My evergreen's still growing though. That's good. Oh, come on, coneflowers. You can do it while we're still here. Yeah? Here's sunflower and the lilies. Oh, sorry, you guys are still zoomed in. There's the sunflower. And the lilies. They're all in here still. This guy's probably done for the year. It's probably not gonna do much. This guy's starting to hate its life. This guy still seems to be okay with its life. This one doesn't. Okay. But yeah,